Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and the markets have crashed today, and so I am about to back the truck up. I'm going to do it from Caleb and Brown when I do. I wanted to show you this. They are one of my partners, by the way. This is the from TrustPilot. You have found the superior broker in Caleb and Brown. The customer service is second to none. Any time of the day or night, regardless of the time zone differences, my requests are immediately acknowledged and executed. That's what I'll do. I will send them an email and I'll say, buy me X dollar amount of XRP. I get the email back usually within 5 minutes with the trade, acknowledging that they're going to make the trade. Then they send a trade acknowledgement back to me with a PDF attached that outlines everything that happened in the trade, how much I got, the fee, and everything. It's all there. And meanwhile, I have all that XRP in free institutional grade custody there at Caleb and Brown. If you hadn't opened an account yet and you want to, you can go to xrpwealth589.com and just click sign up today. That forwards you to my page on Caleb and Brown. Okay, so the market crashed. We're at 3.51 trillion. Bitcoin's at 106.5. XRP is at 236. I'm sitting here watching this. Just stay right there for a minute for me. Apparently, over 600 million in leveraged longs have been liquidated from the crypto market in the past hour. Moonvember, is that what it's going to be? I think it is. I think November is going to be awesome. I think December is going to be awesome too. Everybody's making their predictions. Here's Tom Lee.
I have to ask you about Bitcoin. I mean, you want to go out on a limb there too? Because it looks weak again today, 107. Go below 100 or no?
Well, Bitcoin, I mean, if I look at everything since October 10th, because that was the biggest liquidation in the history of crypto, like bigger than FTX.
Like a margin call almost.
Yeah, it was like almost a miniature rupture, like a tsunami. We're only a couple weeks from that, so I think the market is consolidating. But if I look at fundamentals, like Ethereum, stablecoin volumes have been exploding, application revenues at all-time highs. So right now, fundamentals are leading price in crypto. So I think eventually we consolidate and then we rally into year end.
To where, 150?
Yeah, I think we can still get to 150, 200 for Bitcoin, and then something like 7,000 for Ethereum.
Okay, you know what that means for XRP. And then here's our old buddy Grant Cardone talking about what he thinks.
And by the way, because I know the audience is going to be spamming this in the comment section, what is your Bitcoin price prediction?
Oh, you want a price prediction?
Well, why not? You're an investor, right?
Yeah, I bought it last Friday. I bought it 2 Fridays ago on Flash Crash at 108. I bought 200 pieces that day, and I bought 300 pieces the next week at 108. I bought it at 93,000, 105, 75. I bought a shitload at 75. I was giving it at 500. I think my price prediction is more. I think we could get to 160 before the end of the year. And I think that $1 million is easily attainable in the next 5 years, maybe sooner.
5 years.
I could see it there at 3 years.
Interesting. I like that. Let me ask you this, Grant.
What is your price prediction?
I mean, I've certainly drank the Kool-Aid. Obviously, I'm a believer. I've been, since Bitcoin was under 60K a year or so ago, I've been saying I think Bitcoin could hit 150K this year. And now that we're closing in on the year, I think we could get 150K. I think Bitcoin, very conservative, like Bitcoin clears at least this price by 2030, which is in 5 years. I think we at least get to 500,000 Bitcoin.
Based on everything they're saying, I believe that we could get to a $10 to $12 XRP anyway. And there's the reason. Institutional interest is where it's all going to come from. legislation, all the above?
When it comes to tapping into institutional access on Wall Street, what would you say is really driving the demand there right now?
What we've seen, at least over the last, 3 days or so, there's over, I believe, 45 million that is now held in the Canary Capital ETF. And so, the demand is there. I'm excited to see it continue to grow. I would say it's really about a shift from purely speculative crypto assets to infrastructure layers, and infrastructure layers that really power real world financial applications. Hedera is run by a network of Fortune 500 corporations. Investors would be already very familiar with many of the firms that are operating Hedera: Google and IBM, Dell, Mondelez, Standard Bank, the list goes on. And so, it's a recognition of maturity of the network, maturity of the digital assets landscape as a whole, and a new way that is more accessible to institutions in many ways to gain access to this infrastructure.
Okay, so check this out. Tomorrow, Ripple Swell 2025 kicks off in New York. 2-day invite-only event where big ideas drive real business outcomes, bringing together influential leaders from Kraken FX, Chainalysis, and Citi. See how institutions are adopting digital assets. It says, let's see, November 4th and Wednesday, November 5th from 9:30 to 12 p.m. Are they going to live stream it? I guess that's what they're saying. I hope that they're going to live stream it. That would be freaking awesome. Then we've got this, and I wanted to make this point. Everybody always gets excited about Swell, thinking that's going to do something to the price. Normally it doesn't do anything. However, if BlackRock got on stage and announced a BlackRock XRP ETF was going to happen, I believe that would drive price. I'm not saying they're going to do that, but if they did, that would drive price, I believe. Tonight, 8:15 to 9:30, there's some guys doing a meetup up there at Swell in New York. They're doing an X Spaces tonight at 8:15 to 9:30. It's at XRP Meetup. Let me set a reminder there. You can set a reminder to listen to that tonight if you want to. I may try to listen if I'm around. And then Ripple put this out today. Ripple Prime breaks ground in U.S. today with the launch of digital asset spot prime brokerage capabilities, allowing clients to execute OTC spot transactions across the most prominent digital assets and stablecoins, including XRP and RLUSD. The institutions are coming, folks. And then here's Jazzy Cooper from Ripple, who is explaining how all this is going to tie together, folks. I mean, the infrastructure that has been laid and is being laid, there's only one place this goes, folks. It's obvious.
It's nice with, the Ripple organization. We have a number of different touch points with institutions. So take custody, for example. They'll sit down with large banks that are interested in tokenization. They know a lot about it, but they haven't done it firsthand and are really looking for, a guiding hand to walk them through, their tokenization journey. And that's something that our custody team has been able to really lead the charge with and help some of the bigger legacy financial institutions take their initial steps there. And that's when, other products can be brought into the mix, ranging from RLUSD to the payments product, as well as XRP Ledger, of course. So that definitely helps. And then we have, more crypto forward organizations, some of the money market funds like Aberdeen, for example. They're an asset manager out of the UK, and they have a lot of really smart, forward-thinking ideas around how they can leverage the decentralized exchange with on-chain trading, and how they can really move beyond just bringing the asset on-chain to unlocking utility, with a mind for compliance and regulation and keeping things above bar. So definitely excited about the wide range of institutional use cases.
Okay. Now, something I wanted to bring to everybody's attention. My friend Nick Birafedo has created this blockchain boot camp. It's a 90-minute course to make you understand crypto. Every year, this time of year, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'm around people, and they're always looking at me like, what are you talking about? There are so many people out there that they can't get their mind around how all this crypto stuff works. Well, this is how you can find out, because I went through his course with him. and he explains it all and how it all works and all the dirty details. But he doesn't just focus on one blockchain. He tries to make you understand all of them. He made 2 courses. One is for retail. That's this one. And then the other one is for financial advisors who are about to need to explain all this to their clients. And so he's done both courses. Now, until December 31st, he is now going to everybody listening on YouTube, he's got a 25% discount for you. And the code for that is XRP589. Okay. XRP589. And you go to CryptoCoachNick.com. That's Nick, N-I-C-K. CryptoCoachNick.com to go there and use that code XRP589. Now, in the private group, which we're about to go into, I have another code where you get 35% off. And I'll give you that code when I go into the group. I'm the digital. Oh, by the way, there's one other thing you need to know. Since we're going into the holidays, he's also at checkout. You can give the course as a gift, so you can give it as a gift as well if you wanted to buy it. Use the discount to buy it for somebody for Christmas or something. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. Here we go.